Uh-oh. Suzy Smart got in trouble at school today. She was tardy. She overslept and she was tardy. Got a detention. Oh, no, Suzy. You're not supposed to do that, girl. But she did. And now she's in trouble. She's in trouble with the principal. She didn't get in trouble too often with the principal. But today, she overslept. Well, actually, she did get up on time, but her little head was hurting with all the smart that's in there. So what happened was she took some medicine and laid back down and fell to sleep. Good morning. Less like coin, scratch and go crazy is president accounted for, which is more than I can say for Suzy Smart this morning. Suzy screwed up. Yeah, everybody else is on time. It's just Suzy that messed up. Andy, oh my goodness. My brother even got up before me. This is, oh my. We got it going on now, folks. Yeah, I had a really bad problem with my ear last night, and I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning, took some medicine, and slept through my alarm. But it's okay. I'm going to fib and tell everybody I had a teacher's conference this morning. Uh, I hope everybody is doing fine and dandy. Yeah, I didn't figure you'd been to bed yet, Andy. You run on a strange schedule, even more strange than mine. Uh, anyway, good morning, folks. I have not even decided what we're gonna have in the lesson plan. I gotta kind of look at the papers here to see what I have already pulled up. I'm working on that thing that I'm doing with the counterfeit money in the military. I hope I can get that done by next week, because that one's going to be good. I found some really, yeah, we don't like to think our government is crooked, but we all know it is. And boy, I found some stuff that really laid it out on the line, and from different military periods of our existence. Lucky James Eller is in the house. I got the Nightbot cranked up here, so let's make sure everybody gets a comment made so we can add some more folks onto the April 12th giveaway. Of course, now I got to find the list. I overdid it yesterday. We had the most beautiful day here in Virginia, and after I went to the doctor, I went metal detecting, and I didn't realize how hot it was. It was over 70 degrees yesterday, which, our temperatures have been running in the 40s. So little Miss Dum Dum here, and I didn't want to stop detecting because it was just so darn pretty out there. But I wore myself out, and it probably wasn't one of my smarter ideas found a few interesting things. And today is Wednesday, so it is my metal detecting show later this evening. So, that being said, I kind of messed myself up. And so I was a little overtired, forgot to take my meds when I went to sleep, and so, yeah, that's my excuse. Those are my excuses. I'm just going to keep making excuses for being stupid. I really, truly need to get myself one of those watches that you set, not necessarily a Fitbit, but a, something of that nature that will remind me not to overdo it. Because, yeah, I'm wandering around the house here in my house coat and slippers, looking for my book and my pen. And we're going to play some cats and dogs and sign some more people up. I keep hoping that we are going to reach that 800 subscriber goal, because I'm going to be adding another prize to the big prize package if we hit the 800. Alrighty, so let's get all organized here and see what's happening. Scratch and go crazy. 2 weeks till my birthday. Hint, hint. Yeah, the military, the misuse of money in the military is a very interesting thing that I'm working on. I have found everything from counterfeit stocks to fake coins to an officer in the Union Army who paid his own men with fake money because there wasn't any money to pay them. So he figured, if I don't pay them, they're gonna just pack up and go home. So let's just give them this fake money, and we can keep them down there in Arkansas fighting for a little longer. There's some crazy stuff, and it's the thing about this stuff. It's coming right from historic newspapers. It's not a story that I'm writing just to make it up. It's stuff that really happened in the history of our country. And some of it just will boggle your mind. And we never heard about this stuff in history class. That's just like the other day. I was kind of shocked when I found out that the Indian on the Indian head penny is not an Indian at all. And if you missed that one, well, you have to go back and find that lesson. So now I'm just flipping through some stuff that I clipped. Because I don't have time to look for new ones this morning. I have an appointment at about 10:30. My sister's going to be coming and getting me because I don't feel like driving. Let's see what this is about. This says, I still laugh at that one. I may have to do that one again someday. Just, okay. Here's one from 1877 from the Baltimore Sun. Let me get this little guy pulled up here. Oh, the appointment's just to go pick up food. Yeah, I still didn't get to go look for more animal cards. I am gonna go probably tomorrow and see if I can find some more critters. But for right now, we're gonna have to play with cats and dogs because that's what we have available. Uh, if needed, give Scratch and Go Crazy a wrench. Just saying. Oh, I might give him a monkey wrench, Andy. Scratch is a character, but he's a good character. But yeah. Okay, let me see how many. It says there's 5 people in this room. Only 5 people. Only 5 people like Suzy? Oh, I'm gonna get a complex. And then it says there's 5 people over here. Aha. I'm gonna read the list. Where is my cats and dogs anyway? I think M3 has been going through the box at night and taking all the dogs out. Yeah, at least I got you guys. Yeah. Eventually, I hope this idea of actually teaching real things about coins will catch on. It may never catch on, but I find it interesting, so I'm going to keep doing it anyway. So before I start the article, let's go ahead and add a qualifier to the cats and dogs group. The contest is going to be held on April the 12th on the Lodo Coin Collecting Show. So far, I have some. Let me see if I can figure out what the heck I have here. If you see me in my jammies, I'm sorry, folks. I'm late. We have camera. I haven't had my coffee yet. Y'all can tell, huh? I'm dragging. Okay, we have to give away this lovely Centec 1,000 gram digital scale, which will weigh 2.1 gram, accuracy plus or minus 0.1 gram. It weighs in grams, ounces, grains, penny weights, troy ounces, and carats. And it requires 2 AAA batteries, which are included. This lovely little item was donated by Archaeology Mikey 007. I have some Nocta Macro Simplex patches and hats. We have some what they call white pennies. They didn't call them steel pennies back then. They called them white pennies. I don't know where my lovely silver round lady is this morning. Ah, there she is. We have a 1 troy ounce of the finest silver. Sorry, my camera work stinks this morning. And I also have a Nocta Macro Simplex hat. If we reach 800 subscribers before that date, there will be another silver round, and there are also some other coins being included. So, it's a pretty dandy little prize package. And I know I would like to win it. James Eller is absolutely drooling over the scale. He's like every day, I need that scale. I need that scale. And I actually have another scale that I might also. Mikey, where was he last night when I saw him? He was on somebody's channel. Go finish your mess, Andy. I love you too. I know it's hard for you to do this morning show thing. All right, well, let's get somebody entered real quick in the cats and dogs. So I hope you've got your name on the list. I think Mikey was up on one of the gaming channels all night. I don't know. He's supposed to be in New Jersey. Okay, let's see who gets to pick cat or dog. Handy Andy, are you still here? It's your turn. Cat or dog? Handy Andy, are you still in the house? We need you to pick a cat or a dog to get entered. See, I knew if he left, it would be his turn. And I can't leave my brother out. Yeah, that's me. I'm the one that's on that poo pile list. I think we lost Andy, but I'm not going to take his turn away from him because Handy Andy has done so much for this channel. This channel really wouldn't exist without Andy. So, Scratch, you want to pick for Andy, cat or dog? Since he said such nice things about you and that I should probably give you a little blue wrench, I'm going to let you pick for Andy, cat or dog. Dog for Andy, okay. Which is really funny because Andy's a cat guy. You know, I mean, he's got Joe Jack, the cat, and you picked a dog, and I picked a cat. And I agree with Charles. I think we're going to give Andy a free pass because really this channel would not exist without Andy. I started out as a metal detecting channel, and then the whole COVID thing started. And I didn't have stuff to give away. I did have a box of things that I got from T-Wolf, and then I got a big box of things from Handy Andy, and those two are what allowed me to really switch over to the coin thing when we were in lockdown and I could not go metal detecting. So, yeah, there's Mikey. So, and countless times I have gotten just random boxes in the mail from Andy with things for my collection and things for me to give away. So yeah, we're gonna give Andy the pass. He was in the room. I just didn't draw the card fast enough. All right, we're gonna draw another one, and then I'm gonna do this little story. It's gonna be kind of a short show this morning, I think, simply because I'm late. Okay, next person to have an opportunity in qualifying is none other than Archaeology Mikey. And if Mikey wins, we will not give him back the prize that he donated. We will give him something else. Archaeology Mikey, good morning. Would you like cat or dog today from the animal zoo? From the animal zoo, we got the dogs, we got the cats, and I knew Mikey was going to pick a cat. He has a cat, and his cats sent my cat some mail. They sent him an organic catnip banana that my cat just absolutely thinks is the coolest toy ever created. And he pulled, oh, come on, Mikey. That's a dog. Were you up too late last night that you can't tell a cat from a dog? What do you think, guys? Should we let him pull again? All right, we're going to give you one more chance to find a cat in here. Just because I haven't had my coffee yet. All right, that's better. That's better. CAT, CAT for archaeology. So we'll put him down. Yesterday, I just put down everybody that came in, and we might do that again today. And I'm going to laugh when it comes time for this contest, and I give away all this stuff, and people are going to go, well, how do I enter? Well, sorry, you missed your enter. You had plenty of time to enter. Let me see. Who else is in here? Right now it says there's only 2 people in here. Everybody else is gone. Mikey left. But I know he's got some stuff going on right now. Anyway, I'm going to do this little article. Yeah. This little article I pulled up here. And then we're going to... I'm going to tell you something about the coins I got at the bank yesterday. This is a really old article, too. This is from 1877. Oh, and Mikey's always here. No, actually, Mikey was absent yesterday, and he didn't even have a permission slip. He just sneaked off to go buy silver at an auction, and I happened to go over there and find his little butt. He was playing hooky buying coins. I knew where he was. Okay, share the screen. Now let's find my little article from 1877. And news time followed by angry nickels. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I got this up on the screen like I'm supposed to. Get that up there. And there we go. This is from 1877. Up there in Baltimore, they had this. I think I read this one already, but I'm going to read it again because it's short, and I'll find another one. But this one says, United States Commissioner Rogers yesterday committed Robert Parks to jail in default of $3,500 bail. Now think about it. This is 1877. $3,500 bail is a pile of money in 1877. Committed Robert Parks to jail in default of $3,500 bail to answer at court the charge of passing 50-cent counterfeit coins. So this dude went to jail with a $3,500 bail for passing 50-cent pieces. I don't know how bright this dude was. Andrew Parks, son of Robert Parks, was committed some weeks ago on a similar charge. They lived on Greenmont Avenue, and it is charged past a number of the coins. Marshall Button, assistant in the post office at Orangeville, Baltimore County, testified that Robert Parks received letters at the Orangeville post office from Philadelphia, which caused some suspicion. Parks went off while the officers were after him, but he told the commissioner his leaving was in consequence of difficulty with his landlady. My guess, the difficulty with his landlady, he probably paid her with counterfeit money. That would cause some difficulty for me. If I were your landlady and I found out that the money you were giving me was fake, that would kind of do it. For me, anyway. I gotta find a good detecting story for this morning. Yeah, Charles, that banana. There's a video on my channel called M3 Got Mail. And you can see the reaction my cat had to that banana. I have never seen him act that way with a toy. I mean, usually he has a minor and passing interest in the toy, and then he's done with it. It's never seen again unless I find it under the chair or something. But right now he has the banana in his he has this little cubby house thing that he hangs out in, and the banana is in there tied to the ceiling, and he goes in there and beats on it like it's a punching bag, and then he lays on his back and he licks it, and oh, he just has so much fun with that banana. And the day that it came, I had been really sick for about 3 weeks, and I just there were not many laughs left in Suzy. And you can see in that video, I am just laughing and laughing at this cat and this crazy, crazy banana. So he just has really had so much fun with that, and we so appreciate that Mikey sent that over to him and sent him some treats. And because usually I get the mail, I don't get that much, but I get some, and M always wants to check it out, make sure there's no catnip or anything in it. He tore that bag apart. So he really had a good time with that, and he is still having a good time with it. I think it's a toy that's under $10, and it was so worth just sitting there watching him play with that toy. It just absolutely made that kitty's week, and he's still playing with it. And it's been, I'm going to say, 2-3 weeks now since that arrived. I will tell you guys, I am not prepared this morning. I did oversleep. I just really was not feeling good this morning when I woke up. Took some pills that they gave me yesterday and went back to bed for a couple hours, let those kick in, and now I feel okay now, but it certainly was not one of my better mornings. I'm trying to find metal detecting items, but this is stuff that really should be done before the show, but I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't even make it to other people's shows last night. I think I stopped in. Yeah, I did actually. I went to Spray Can, and while I was on Spray Can, Can Collectibles bought me a spot in the treasure hunt. I love Can Collectibles. It's a channel that I only recently discovered, and he gets on and plays guitar, and so that's going to have me wrapped around. So anyway, I'm watching, and he had bought me this spot, and I ended up winning a $20 bill that has, I think they said 5 8s in a row in the serial number. So I won $20 last night, and I was half asleep, but yeah, I won $20. An interesting $20 at that. And then the night before, I won $50 in Mama T and Big T's coins. They have a thing every month where if it's your birthday month, your name goes into a drawing, and I won the March birthday thing. So I have a $50 credit over there. So that's pretty cool. And we have not checked yet this morning. So let's do this. Since I can't find any decent articles to read, I'm going to check my bank account and see if I'm rich yet. I've been waiting patiently for my stimulus check so that I can pay my bills. Since I lost that $300 a month out of my bank account, I have been struggling to keep everyone paid. So let's see if I'm rich today. I hope so. I heard on the news that we were supposed to get them this week if we were on Social Security. Yay! I'm rich! I'm rich! I'm rich! I got my check! I got my check! Yay! Suzy gets to pay the bills. Hallelujah! Woohoo! Oh, happy dance! Happy dance! Yay! My stimulus check has arrived. And what that means is that I get to pay the electric bill and the other stuff. I'm real excited about that. I sat here last night and opened a couple of rolls of the pennies. I still have 4 rolls of the nickels that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to roll the rest of those up and take them back because I have no use for a box full of 2020Ps. However, I got into this penny box, and in the penny box, like I told you the other night, there was an assortment. There were the bankrolled, then there were the ones rolled by somebody whose initials are TLC, and then there were some generic customer rolls. Well, I opened a couple rolls last night. One of the things I discovered, the TLC rolls have definitely been, they've been sorted. Because I opened one and everything in it was a 1980s variety. So I have a feeling that all of the TLC marked ones are pretty much going to be by decade. But then I opened one of the customer rolls, and I was pleasantly surprised in the customer roll that I opened to find a couple of Wheaties in there. So the ones that are not marked TLC and are not bankrolled, the ones that are just standard rolls like this, have a little potential. So let me show you what I pulled out of that roll. I got a 1955 wheat penny. So we was making some bread there. Then I got a 1953 wheat penny, which is my birth year. Then I got, this is all from one roll. Then I got a 74S. And though while it's not a Wheatie, it is an S. And then I got a 1970S. So that was a pretty productive little roll. I was happy with that. So since I didn't pull any articles this morning, really, and I have another show tonight at 6 p.m., we're just going to open another one of these generically customer rolled pennies real quick. And then we're going to add a couple more people into the cats and dogs drawing. And then I'm going to make it a short class. We're having half-day class today, kids. I guess it's spring break. No, this one doesn't look as exciting. This one's got a lot of shiny things in it. 2015. But to pull those many good out of one roll, that made me feel better about all of those 2020 nickels that I got. Oh, I was so disappointed in that box. So, yeah, my coffee's cold. I'm just a mess today. There's a 80. That's a copper. I'll put him off to the side. I got a little copper pile going again. I cashed in all my copper because I had to put gas in my car. I was not happy about that. I had my container was about half full, but it's okay. There's still more out there, and I will go out with my detector and dig it all up. I'm in this contest. I need to go and double check the dates because it should be about expiring. But they're having a Earth Day contest on Calico metal detectors, where they have been asking us, rather than throwing our trash away from detecting, that we keep it all and take a photograph and submit it to this email that is using this to show people how much trash and debris is picked up by metal detectors. Detectors sometimes get a bad name, and in actuality, we do a lot of good for old Mother Earth. And since Mother Earth, it is Earth Day coming up very soon, we have been gathering all this trash, and I have quite the container full in my car, plus I have one down in my storage. So I've been participating. I have to double check the date that I have to get my photograph in. So y'all will see just how much trash and debris. And I have thrown some away. There is some trash I just won't touch with my hands, even with my gloves, because of the possibility of COVID. So I have one of those little grabber thingies, and like yesterday, some slobs left all their McDonald's wrappers and everything on the bench down at the park, and it was blowing all over. So I did go back with the grabber and grab that, but I just threw that in the trash can. That I won't put that stuff in my car. That's just nasty. But I don't think there's a prize or anything in the contest. It's just to show people that, we are not, as detectorists, we are not out there destroying their park. I had a lady yesterday say, it's just terrible how you guys come out here and you dig these holes and you just tear up everything around us and then you leave. And so I said, first thing under my breath, I said, F you. But I said, excuse me, ma'am, if you're going to make such an accusation, would you kindly come over here and show me where I have destroyed something? Because I am vigilant about, I dig a pretty good, nice, tidy plug. I put things back the way I found them. And 99.9% of the time, you cannot tell I dug anything. So here comes Karen, and I'm going to call her Karen because she was a Karen. And she stomps over there, like, don't, I'm going to show you what you did. And she gets over there, and she's looking, and she can't find where I dug. She cannot find where I had dug. For one thing, the signal I had just dug, it was really loud and it was really concentrated. It was a quarter. And she looked and she looked and she couldn't find it. And so then I started doing the Karen thing and I started tapping my foot. Like, well, come on, bitch, let's go. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, and she couldn't find it. And the little kid that was with her, he was priceless. He was about 9. And he looked at her and he said, Mom, she didn't tear up anything. You're just being mean. And she turned around and walked off. Are there detectorists who leave a mess? Of course there are. But sometimes those holes that they see down there at the park, those were not left by a detectorist at all. Sometimes it was left by somebody's dumb dog digging holes. And if they want to yell at the detectorists about leaving a mess, maybe they should start with picking up their dog poo. There are plenty of stations right there available with bags. They just want to blame somebody for something. So a lot of times they blame detectorists. And then unfortunately, we don't get to go detect in these places because somebody's made up some ridiculous story. But I really was so tickled with her child and the child's attitude, which was, Mom, the lady didn't hurt anything. She picked up the trash and you're just being mean. And I thought it was just great that this 9-year-old boy told his mom to stop being mean over that. Oh dear, I have lost a subscriber since yesterday. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I actually saw yesterday at one of the parks a pretty substantial mole. He was a big dude. And he was digging under a storage shed where they keep PE equipment. And he was huge. And I'm thinking, this lady's worried about this little 3-inch diameter hole that I dug. And yet there's piles of dog poo and all this other stuff laying around. I'm like, come on, people. So anyway, we're doing this contest, and I guess they're going to post all the photographs of all of the things that we pick up that are not treasure. The aluminum cans and the Sunny D packets and the ketchup and mustard wrappers and chunks of metal that have fallen off the playground equipment and nails and screws and Yeah, it really was priceless. That kid he just put his mom right in the hole. Okay, we're going to do this one more roll. This is one of the TLC rolls, and I'm curious to see what's in it because the one I opened last night was all 1980s coins. Every one of them except there was one 2000. This is going to be a mixed bag here. This looks like a Detectomatic coin. That is pretty grubbed. Can't even tell what it is. 19 something something something. But it's a Lincoln, so anyway, I will get back on the newspaper articles tomorrow. I just yesterday was a really screwed up day. All my paperwork said that my doctor's appointment was at 1:30. So that's when I went. And then I get there and they're saying, well, you don't have a 1:30 appointment. You have a 3 o'clock appointment. And I'm like, well, that's not what it says on this little card right here. So they did squeeze me in, but it was like, well, I can't get you in, and you'll have to come back at 3 o'clock. Well, it's 36 miles to my doctor, so y'all know what my thought on driving back out there in 2 hours was. So I was very polite, and I said, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't have enough money for gas to make a second trip. And I tried something that didn't work. It might have worked if the timing had been appropriate, but I said, well, I can't come back at 3, but if you'll allow me to metal detect some of your stuff around here, I'll hang out, because they're out in the country. Well, I think she would have gone for it, but him not so much. So she decided to squeeze me in, and my whole appointment only took 15 minutes. So it wasn't like it was a bad deal. It just, but for the first time in probably 10 visits, the office manager was actually nice to me, and we did not have any harsh words, and I actually left laughing. So that was something. This is one of the TLC rolls, and it's been a mix, but it's mostly 80s. So I'm guessing this guy, whoever TLC is, has pretty well picked these rolls. A lot of 80s. This is definitely a dirt coin. This looks like what I dig up every day. Yeah, I get a lot of those. I'm laying those aside. I'm building a contraption. One of my friends built one. He calls his the ugly box. And what it is, it's a very simple low voltage electrolysis thing. And I know people get upset when you clean coins, but truthfully, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with that? That coin is trash. And I can't put that in the Coinstar machine. So we make these little boxes with 9-volt batteries, and clean them up enough that we can recover the coin value of them. And so I'm gonna build one. I got all my parts now, so that's going to be a video that I'm going to be doing, and we're going to see how it works on some different objects that I found things that I cannot tell what they are at all, coins that we cannot tell what they are at all. And so we're going to build one. I may do it tonight for my show if I have time. Doesn't take long. Nope, yeah, they were mostly 80s, just like the last roll. I do apologize for not having my lesson plan ready this morning. I was in a lot of pain. They don't know what's wrong with me, and that's one of the issues. They're guessing that I have TMJ, but they're guessing it saying, oh, well, you must grind your teeth at night. Well, folks, I'm 68 years old and I don't have any bottom teeth there to grind. So yeah, they're just guessing. It's the practice of medicine. So they don't really know what's wrong with me. So it's really hard for them to treat. Hard to treat something when you don't know what it is. So, unfortunately, that means that sometimes I just end up suffering. And all right, everybody, get your comments made. We're going to pick a couple more folks to add to our list for the contest. Like I said, if I can get to 800 people, I'm going to add another piece of silver to this contest. And I'm going backwards. Yesterday I had 771. Now I've only got 770. I guess somebody picked the wrong animal and got mad, or I don't know. But it's just the way it is. But if we get there, and you can have more than one entry. There are some of you that have several. The odds are looking pretty good on James Eller and on Charles. Mudswat's got a couple. Jack Allman's got a couple. So the more of my shows that you show up for, the more chances you get to win. And there are some pretty good prizes, and I haven't told you all of them because that just wouldn't be fun if you knew everything that was coming up. It's kind of like a teacher gives you the pop quiz. And that could happen. We could have a pop quiz. All right, well, I've only got 3 people on the list, but there's 4 in the room. So whoever that 4th one is must not want to play. On the list, we have Archaeology Mikey, we have Charles, and we have Lucky James. So, Scratch is missing. Yeah, he is. That scratching crazy guy. He's not on the list. He don't want to play today. He's skipping recess. Well, can't have it all. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there will be surprises. And then there will be people that are going to gripe. And that's what is going to crack me up. There will be people who are going to gripe. When the big contest comes around, they didn't know anything about it. But there's a video on my channel. It's the featured video. The reason they don't know about it is because they don't support my channel. That's pretty simple. And what's sad is most of their channels I do support. I go over there, and even if I don't stay for their whole program, I go over, I hit the like button, I go in, I say, hey, I just stopped by to show you a little love and support, and yeah. Oh, so we've only got 2 registered this morning, so we're going to do 2 more. And then tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern on Sweeping the Dirt, we will do some more. I have some different people that come in for that show because that's more my metal detecting gang. So let's see whose turn it is to pick a critter. Scratch and go crazy. Oh, Mr. Scratch, our newest mod, who got his wrench courtesy of Handy Andy 73.6, who had to go to bed because he just couldn't take it anymore. There are no possums in the box yet. I'm going to go see if I can find some critter cards today. So he says, okay, he'll take a cat then. Closest thing he could find. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come back here. Come back here, you wild creature. Oh, dear. This is not good. This is not what you need, my dear. That's not a cat. I would strongly suggest a trip to your local optometrist. For this is a DOG dog. It is not a possum. It is not a cat. It is a DOG. Let's give him one more chance. Who knows? There might be a possum in there that snuck in while we weren't looking. Don't y'all love my fancy little house coat with the hearts on it? I got this back when I got my surgery. Yep, it's a corgi dog. A corgi dog got in there. Let's see. We'll give him one more chance. It looks a little more like a cat. What do you think, folks? Do we give him the cat? Let's give him the cat. Celebrate the Scratch is a new mod day, so we'll give him a cat. And what's really funny, Charles, about that is that we actually do have an entrant in the contest whose name is Hoover's Corgis and Coins. And they did not draw the corgi, but there is a corgi entered. So let's put Scratch on there, and then I'm going to do one more. And then I got to get ready because my sister's going to probably be here about 10, and it's 9:30 my time now. So, Larry Powell, good morning. Got here just in time. We're doing our cats and dogs qualifiers for the big contest coming up on April 12th, where we're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff, and the only way to get in the contest is by playing cats and dogs during my regular shows. James Eller, you again? All right. James Eller, cat or dog? Cat or dog? Cat or dog? James Eller, cat or dog? And I'm going to do, yeah, I'm surprised you're awake too, Larry. And I'm going to do something that I did yesterday. Since Larry is awake today, we are going to give Larry a free entry. Anybody got a problem with that? Larry Powell is working so hard on his health and his diet plan, and he's inspiring me, so he's getting a free entry today. And James Eller says he wants a cat, so let's see if he gets a cat. Ta-da! One kitty. He got the kitty. James Eller got a kitty. All right, James Eller is on the list for yet another entry. I'm surprised it's going to be a whole wheel that's just going to say Lucky James Eller, I think. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I do have to go this morning because I have special dietary needs, and my sister's taken me to pick up my food. Then on Friday, I have to go get some testing done on my gastrointestinal system. And once that's done, I'm going to be joining Larry Powell doing some of the diet stuff, because over the pandemic, besides my digestive system going a little wacko, it I gained over 60 pounds. So I'm going to be joining Larry in the weight loss quest. Our ways of doing it will be slightly different, but I like how his diet is set up where it keeps your metabolism nice and level. So, Charles, cat or dog? Cat or dog, Charles? Cat or dog? Well, Larry, we've talked before about the fact that my mother and my grandmother had issues with weight and diabetes, and I have most of my life been very diligent not to fall into that trap. Charles, I mean, I realize Suzy Smart is elementary school, but come on. I haven't taught you guys cat from dog yet. I'm telling you, we're going to give him one more chance just because he's here. What the heck? Oh, we're up to 7 people in here. We might break into double digits. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're just a loser today, Charles. One more shot. If you don't get a dog this time, I'm moving on, honey, because you don't know your aminals yet. You got a kitty. Sorry, Charles. You didn't make it this time. We're going to do one more. A platypus. Yeah, I got to go find some more. And in order for me to pick you, you have to have posted something in the stream so that the Nightbot will see you. So there are some folks here who need to get some posting done real quick so that they can have a chance. I'm resetting the bot, and this will be well, you do have other entries in there, Charles, so you're not completely skunked. So I have reset the bot. I need everybody to make a post. Well, I told you, I think M3 snuck in here last night and took a lot of the dogs out. Hey, there's Reed's Art of Adventure. You're up early today, Reed. Yeah, Reed was one of the winners back in my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. It took me forever to mail him his stuff, but I think he finally got his stuff. Oh my goodness, I am a mess. I am just a mess. I gotta to freshen up that YouTube. See, I am watching on StreamYard, and YouTube always seems to have a bit of a lag. Gets way behind the StreamYard. So, why do I have 7 people in the room and only 3 showing up on the Nightbot? The only people showing up on the Nightbot thus far. There we go. Now we got 6. That's a little better. Somebody's missing. We have Archaeology Mikey, we have Charles, we have Larry, we have Reed, we have Scratch and Go Crazy, and the Lucky James Eller. So if I did not read your name, you need to post something real quick before I draw this card. And then I gotta go get ready to go get my produce and stuff. I get a little pittance that they give me so that I can get the things that I need for my dietary program, because there's some stuff I just cannot eat. So my sister is going to take me. Oh my God, it's big country. Da, 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 just in time for me to do the last drawing and get somebody lined up in here for the April 12th giveaway, which involves all kinds of wonderful things. It involves silver, it involves a scale, it involves jewelry. Yeah, oops, I slipped. I wasn't supposed to tell there was some jewelry involved. But yep, there's a bunch of stuff involved in that. Let's go over here to Mr. Nightbot and let's roll and see who's going to pick cat or dog. James, you've already had your turn today twice. I'm sorry. I'm throwing you out. You're going in the dog pen. He's already got like 100 zillion entries. So we're going to give somebody else a chance. Charles lost on his last attempt, so we'll let him try again. He picked 3 cats and not a single dog. Come on, Charles, dog or cat? Archaeology's trying to bribe the bot with chicken. That might work. Dogs and cats both like chicken. Charles says cat. Well, you finally got the doggone cat, Charles, so you're on the list. There we go. I'm going to pull one more because we got a couple people that aren't on here yet at all that are in the room. I'd like to see them have an opportunity to be participants. So let's see who else we got. Mikey, you bribed him. What do you want, Mikey? Cat? You always want cat. Yeah, he wants a cat. That's not a cat, Mikey. Sorry. Moving on. Y'all realize I'm trying to hit Larry. And, oh, I hit Reed. Reed's not in here yet. Reed, you want a cat or a dog? This is your qualifying round to get into the big contest on April the 12th. If you pull the correct animal, you get on the list and you'll get a chance to win all the groovy prizes that are happening then. So Reed's Art of Adventure. The cat or the dog? He says the dog. He says the dog. Try again. There, that's better. We got him a dog. We found him a dog. We found him a dog. See, pretty much all you got to do is show up, you know, in my channel to get qualified. I'm just kind of over giving stuff away to people that don't even show up and say hi. Yeah, a little feline heavy. Yeah, well, I told you, I think M3, the cat, sneaks in here at night and he takes the dogs out. He lets the dogs out. Larry Powell, cat or dog? Cat or dog? Oh, big country. Oh, I had half a beer left on my desk from last night and just grabbed it by mistake instead of the Coke I just opened. Gag. Yeah, that would be a gag. Oh, that would be a gag. Da, da, da. Look what I found in the box with Larry Powell's name. Hey, dog. Woof, woof, woof. Larry's going on that list. I'm drawing one more and then I really do got to go. So we better hope that it's big country. Since he got that disgusting, awful, nasty beer. Oh, you poor thing. I have done that and that is gross. Okay, let's try one more time. Ooh. Scratch. Cat or dog. And I tell you what, we're giving big country an honorary because, oh my gosh, to pick up a horrible, stale beer and take a swig out of it first thing in the morning, that is just nasty. The only thing that could have been worse would have been if there was cigarette butts in it. Ah, yeah, at least you don't use them for ashtrays. Oh my gosh. Okay, Scratch wants his given to country. So, big country, cat or dog? Cat or dog for the big country? Yeah, country needs a little something, all right. All right, this is our last drawing of the day, so cat or dog, big country? Oh, thank you very much. Dog, he says. And he got the dog. So he got an entry into the April 12th giveaway, where there will be a very nice scale, there will be some silver, there will be some other coins, there will be just all kinds of groovy things. And if I reach 800 subscribers by then, there will be an extra piece of silver in there. So I unfortunately have to go this morning because I was tardy and I'm going to be in trouble with my sister if I'm not ready to go on time. I will be back on this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time with Sweeping the Dirt, which is my metal detecting show, but it usually ends up metal detecting and music and coins and all kinds of craziness, whatever's happening. But so I will be back on then. We will do more registrations anytime that you see me on between now and April 12th. There will be some registration going on if it's a live stream. If it's one of my videos, maybe not, but we will be getting some people signed up. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put all of these entries on the big wheel, and we're going to let Tina Turner spin the big wheel, the Proud Mary wheel, until we throw everybody off the boat except the winner. So I appreciate you guys coming. I'm sorry I didn't have my homework done this morning. Usually I have some excuse me, some pretty good articles to read you, but I had a bad night last night. So it is what it is. We'll see y'all later. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And here's the thing. When you subscribe and you don't post anything, I've had people say, oh, it doesn't make any difference. But yes, it does. If you hit that subscribe button, but you never go into a video and you never post, the YouTube algorithm will take that subscription away. They think it's fake and they remove it. Yesterday I had 771 people. Today I have 770. And we only need 30 more to get that extra piece of silver. And I'm talking about a silver round. So to get that extra silver round added to the pot, we're going to need to wake up about 30 more people and get them in here playing and learning and having some fun. So we're going to do it. We'll see y'all later tonight. And big country, no more drinking dead beer first thing in the morning. and I'll try not to throw anybody off the boat, but somebody's going to have to move over. It's going to, otherwise we're going to be in steerage. And if you don't know what steerage is, look it up. See y'all later today. God bless every one of you. Be nice to each other. There's no reason for hate. You hit my sub button about 1,000 times and it won't move. Yeah, I have that problem sometimes too. All righty. We're going to head on out of here. And I'll see y'all later on. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I enjoy getting up and doing these random shows. I have to make myself get up in the morning and take this big round of medication and stuff. And it's a lot more enjoyable if I know, okay, here's my vitamin drink, here's my pills, here's my coffee, and then here's all my friends. So it makes it a whole lot better routine for me to stay on if I know that once I get to the end of that nasty roll of pills, I got all you guys. And some of you are pills too. I'll see y'all later, everybody. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Be nice to each other. And we will be back around 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye.